Mula sa kabisera ng Inglaterra, sa puso ng Britanya, London, UK. London, UK. Ito ang Channel Philippines Network, Pinoy Radio UK. Pinoy Radio UK. Sumasayang papawid 24 oras. 24 oras. Buong linggo. Sa www.pinoyradiouk.com. Ang mga pinakapaborito mga awitin, mga pinakaabangang programa, at mga sariwang balita at impormasyon mula at para sa mga kababayang Pilipino sa UK at sa buong mundo. Pinoy Radio UK. Pinoy Radio UK.
Hello! Happy Thursday po sa inyong lahat. A bit of bad news to start with. Unfortunately, si Sonny po, he has a family emergency nga ngayon. So he can't join us. I'm sad to say. But the show must go on. So I'm hoping still nga that you will join me and we can continue with our discussion today. Happy Thursday, nevertheless. Happy Thursday on for our immigration discussion. Hopefully everyone's had a good week. It's been a bit sunny, pero lumamig nga lang na kaunti. And of course, we have the bank holiday coming up itong Lunes, no? So hopefully you have lovely plans nga for Monday also. But as is usual, bati muna tayo. I mean, of course, without Paula in the background, our director, there's no way that I can be on air. So thanks, Paula. Anyway, let's start as usual with the greetings. Hopefully, someone you continue to say hello. Oliver. I love this man. A great Thursday to everyone. Another dagdag kalaman day to look forward to as Attorney LIRA gives us the lowdown on British citizenship. Oliver, this man is always up to date. He is impressive in the highest order. Thank you for joining, Oliver. And please, stay on. No, wala si Sonny, but do continue keeping me company, please. Miss Paner, Marian Galicia Paner. Hello po, Kuya Sonny and Attorney LIRA. No Sonny, unfortunately, Miss Paner. At sa lahat, happy Thursday po and stay safe always. God bless us po. To you, to Miss Paner. Hopefully you're okay. And everyone, Analu. Hi, Analu. Analu Antipuesto. Amazing Thursday evening, Attorney LIRA and Kuya Sonny, Direct Pow, and to everyone. God bless. Hi, Analu. Yeah, God bless to you too. Hopefully you're doing well. The lovely Miss Rafael. Hello, good evening, Sonny and Attorney LIRA. Hi, Miss Rafael. Are you keeping okay? I still have your rose behind me, I hope you're well. Leslie Hakaban, Happy Thursday, everyone, especially Attorney LIRA and Kuya Sonny. Hi, Leslie, and to you too, Hopefully you're okay and you're enjoying the kind of sunny weather. Malamig lang, but I hope that you are. Ma'am Cora, we missed you at last week, Ma'am Cora Casola. Hello, Sir Sonny, Attorney LIRA, Direct Paula, and all. Happy and informative night. Love, Tita Cora C. Yeah, Tita. Yeah, she is so lovely, Ma'am Cora. She is such a lovely, lovely woman. Thank you for joining us. Sorry, wala nga si Mr. Sonny nga ngayon, but continue to join me, Keep me company, please. So, Maris, Miss Mendez. I think we missed you last week, Maris Mendez. Hello po. Hi, Maris. Are you well? Where are you watching from today? Message us. Nasaan ka ngayon? Yun nga, Maris. Good evening po sa lahat. Tama ka. Yeah, good evening, Maris. Yeah, nasaan ka ngayon? Hopefully not at work. Hopefully nasa bahay ka na, maybe cooking dinner, no? Now, Gabriel Tejero, yeah. Happy Thursday, Sir Sonny and Attorney Lear. Happy birthday. Happy Thursday, Gabriel. I hope you're well, no? I love the heart emojis, no? Keep me company, no? It's quite lonely without Sonny. Yes, Attorney, I'm very well here. Hope you too, Attorney, is well. Yeah, I'm fine nga. Ano, luyo nga lang. I'm missing Sonny. Well, I'm sure everyone's missing Sonny nga. So, but keep me company, no? It's hopefully you will nevertheless enjoy without the presence of our guapo and wonderful Mr. Sonny Laragan. Miss Marie Fairbanks. Yeah, Miss Fairbanks. Good evening, Lira and Sonny. How are you both? Well, I'm okay. I think so. Sonny has a family emergency nga, so hopefully he's well. You know, hopefully everyone in his family are well. Otherwise, I'm okay. I always enjoy Happy Thursday. I truly am happy, and so keep me company, Miss Fairbanks. I hope you're well. I mean, I know you're always very busy, so it's good of you to join us. So now, okay. So thank you very much for all your greetings. And again, I'm sorry to say, Sonny is not joining us tonight, but I will try my level best to fill his large shoes and keep everyone entertained and hopefully, pass on useful information. Malaking topic nga natin. Hi, Miss Paneria. Yes, Attorney, I'm doing well. Thank you. Hope okay too. Ako nga, I'm okay. As I say, I am missing Sonny. I mean, he's I hope he's okay, and our best wishes nga to him. But please continue nga to join me, and we have a big topic today. So, Direct Paula will show you nga yung topic natin, and it's quite an interesting one. It can be quite a complicated topic. Applying for British citizenship. I'm always surprised at at what can happen. Problems that can come about when people applying for British citizenship. So tonight, ang pag-uusapan nga natin is slightly outside the usual questions to do with British citizenship. So normally mga questions sa akin pagka nandito na nga yung sila, tapos natagalan na nga, nag-got indefinite, and then applying for British citizenship. But today, we're looking at other routes to obtain British citizenship. So please nga join me. It's quite as I say, it's quite a big topic, and it can be quite a complicated topic also. Oh, Edgar! Oh, thank you for joining. Magandang gabi sa inyong lahat, mga ka-classmate. Lalong-lalo na napaka-romantic class and always happy. Si Attorney Lira, and Mr. Legendary, Yummy Slim, Sonny Laragan. He'll be pleased to hear that, Edgar. And the ever-reliable Direct Paula P. Happy Dagdag Kalaman Day, mga ka-classmate. Pasok na. Tama ka, Edgar. It's yung nga, pasok na, It is Thursday. Happy Thursday, It's please join me because we have a great topic nga ngayon. And kamusta nga tayo? And how are you, Edgar? And how is the missus? Miss Rafael, yeah. Yes, Attorney, I'm pretty well. What's busy? Busy at the moment. Hope everyone is well as well. Look, Miss Rafael is one of the busiest people I've ever come across. She never stops nga, so I'm pleased to see you're keeping busy, Mr. Rafael. I mean, you have to also slow down, Sometimes you have to also relax, yeah. Now it's nearly 8 o'clock nga in the evening, but I hope you're putting your feet up, and apart from watching us nga, I hope that you have other plans to just relax. Have you had dinner? No? Has anyone had dinner? I haven't had dinner. And what do you have on for dinner? Oh, Alistair Kokoro. Hi, hi, Alistair. Hello, Attorney Lira, sabi niya. Hello po, hello. So actually, yeah, that's something we don't actually often discuss nga. Have you had dinner? No? Ako hindi pa ako kumakain, and I'm not really sure kung kakain ko mamaya. I think I have something fairly simple, probably spaghetti. Hesham Braun. Hello, Hesham Braun. Where are you watching us from? What an unusual name, Hesham Braun. Jared Jonathan, or Jonathan Jared. Hello, good evening po. Good evening, Jonathan. I hope you're well, and that you're keeping warm during this rather cold evening now, no? Hopefully all is well, and that you continue to join me despite the fact that Sonny's not around. Quite sad about that. I hope he's well, no? And I'm sure I know everyone would wish to join me in saying hello. Hopefully everything is okay now with you. But as I say, I will try my best to keep everyone entertained tonight. No? As I say, the show must go on. No? And kung meron kayong mga questions, please ihanda nyo na nga. We have a few questions actually I'm told by Direct Pao, and we'll deal with those, of course, tonight. But in the meantime, if you have, of course, any questions, send it on, and I'll try my best, of course, to deal with them. Vincent Garcia. Good evening po. Watching. Abu Dhabi. From Saudi. Abu Dhabi. From Saudi Arabia. Thank you for watching. Are you well? Okay ba dyan lahat? And I hope you're not working, and so hopefully you're relaxing. How are you in Saudi? So, look, so it is as I've said a big topic today, and I hope that everyone will continue tuning in, and will join me and ask your questions. No, I'm more than happy to answer any questions as far as I can, and certainly with a couple of people, I will deal with their questions very fully tonight. So ito pong topic natin, applying for British citizenship. And as I've said, usually ang mga we get to this topic when you apply when we're talking about indefinite leave to remain, and how you get indefinite leave to remain kung matagal na nga kayo dito, say as a spouse or on the basis of employment in the United Kingdom. But today, we're changing it up a bit. So we have a fairly big, I suppose, complex topic. So it's getting British citizenship normally outside the usual route that I deal with when you get indefinite leave to remain first. So we're looking at, say, automatic British citizenship, or indeed acquiring British citizenship kung pinanganak nga kayo dito. So it's quite it can be quite a complex area of law, and I see quite a lot of errors also when applications under this are made. So hopefully it will be of interest to most, and it's enjoyable also. So Direct Pao, so shall we proceed with the topic? Yeah, so let's do it. Let's launch into it. No, gives us a bit more time later on for questions. So topic po natin is British citizenship. Now, let's start by saying for most people nandito nga sa UK, when someone is born in the UK, they, for most of the time nga, they're automatically British. Dahil nanay nila o tatay nila, or nanay o tatay nila is already British in the United Kingdom. So it's passed on automatically. So you are then British by default. But that's not always the case, no? And it changes, for example, where you may not be automatically British if you are born in the UK after the 31st of December 1982, and your parents were not British or indeed Irish, no? Okay. Now, if at the time of your birth in the United Kingdom, one of your parents, no, one of them only, had settlement status in the United Kingdom, then again, British ka by default. No? Commonly, also, your parents may have settled status. So, ibig sabihin na meron silang permanent residency in the UK or indefinite leave to remain in the UK or under the previous EU settlement scheme that they have some permanent status nga in the UK. Again, kung yung, if one of your parents have that, then and you're born in the United Kingdom, again, you may then become, you then acquire automatically citizenship. Now, the same can also happen, so you become British by default citizenship, even if you're not born in the United Kingdom. No? So sabihin natin, pinanganak kayo sa Pinas, no? Ang nanay o tatay nyo is in fact British. Then it could be that you too are automatically British. Yeah? Well, whether you are will depend really on a number of factors. But the starting point is when you were actually born, ang birthday nyo. Now, I'll give you the actual dates here. No? So, if you were born on or after the 1st of July 2006, you will be automatically British, even if you were born outside the United Kingdom, provided, and I'll just read that out to you, no? You were born, as I've said before, on or after the 1st of July 2006. Your mother or your father was British when you were born. Importante po yun, ha? British, not indefinite, but British, no? Because you're born in outside the United Kingdom. And that they can then pass on their citizenship to you. Now, if you were born before the 1st of July 2006, so basically between 1983, no, and June 2006, again, you would be automatically British. Yeah? If you were born, even if you were born outside the UK, provided your mother or father, so your mother also, no, your mother or father was British at the time. But if it was your father, then they need to have been married. Okay, so there are different conditions if you are born outside the UK, and the conditions that would apply will depend on when you were born in the UK. No? So for some potentially, you're lucky people, then it could be that even though they're born outside the United Kingdom, that they may actually be, maybe not even knowing, can in fact apply for a British passport because they're British citizen by default. And don't forget, if kahit Filipino national nga kayo, you can still acquire British citizenship because it's allowed to be dual nga by both the Philippines and also the British authorities in the UK. Now, if you cannot, if you are not British by default, so if you are not a British, if you don't have British citizenship automatically, can you still acquire citizenship? Of course, outside the indefinite leave to remain application nga muna. The answer is yes, you potentially can. Yes, you can, as they say. Now, but there it's a little bit more complex. But the process rather would be what's called registration generally. So let's look at those possibilities. Now, you can acquire some British citizenship by making an application by the process called registration. Now, if you're in the United Kingdom, born in the United Kingdom, and then pero magulang nyo, sabihin natin both are on work type visa, and so not indefinite leave to remain and not British. But later on, they do get indefinite leave to remain, or indeed acquire British citizenship, and you are still under the age. You're still a minority, so you're under the age of 18. And as I say, you were born in the United Kingdom, and you have what they call good character because you're age over 10 already. They need to assess it. no? Then you can still apply to be registered to become British when your parents obtain settlement status or British citizenship in the UK. So as long as you're born in the UK, so that way you can again acquire your British citizenship without having to go through the process of later on the naturalization. So that's you apply for registration basically. So you register to become British. Now another possibility, this is probably of all the routes the most complex nga, no? You can still become British. You can acquire again citizenship, British citizenship, even if kahit yung magulang nyo, no, magulang mo sabihin natin overstayer na sila, no? So kung pinanganak ka dito and at least you're at least 10 years old, so nandito ka continuously for 10 years, no? Now, and kahit na magulang mo, sabihin natin limited leave to remain, o worst case scenario, wala nga silang status sa UK, overstayers na sila dito. Even with that, you can still make an application, actually, for registration. That means that even though wala silang status, magulang mo, you can actually become British. Now, of course, if you then become British, it could be, if later on if they want them to make an application to regularize nga their stay in the UK, it could be makakatulong. It does, again, it's not automatic, no, but it certainly would be helpful if you're able to show that you are actually ang anak nila nandito and is British in the UK. So even though wala nga status sa magulang mo, you can still acquire citizenship by way of registration. So the two are, if you like, the two processes nga, no, is either applying for either automatically obtaining citizenship or acquiring citizenship. Okay? But either way, pagka nakuha nyo na yon, no, then the next step would be to make an application for a British passport. No? And of course, kung may British passport na kayo in the UK, then you can use it to travel as usual. No? Now, both processes can result to some problems. And especially, yung the last scenario, kung dito nga kayo pinanganak, 10 taon na kayo, mahigit nga, tapos yung mga magulang nyo walang status in the UK. Before doing anything, before making that application, ang payo ko, seek advice. Because of course, kung magpasok nga kayong application, yung bata ng application, the first thing they will ask is, of course, details of the parents. So you have to have also a plan what happens nga to the parents' status in the UK. So just beware nga. But otherwise, if you can, so the first thing to check is, are you automatically British? And as I say, most people born in the UK would automatically be British, but it doesn't have to be. Now, being born in the UK, unless you've grown up here and 10 years ka na nga dito, does not mean na automatically British ka na. So do not also make that assumption. No? And it can be quite crucial, no? If you make that assumption and you submit nga an application, magulang mo nga, then it can result nga to a refusal, not just of that application, but potentially the other application. So seek advice. No? It is a big topic, but it's quite it can be quite confusing, and there are also other aspects, many other aspects now of British citizenship, such as acquisition of British citizenship by otherwise than by descent. So it's quite a complex and rather large area, large area of law of immigration. But otherwise, if you are not certain, seek advice. No? But hopefully, you are one of those who would be either automatically entitled or can acquire. And if you can, you should. No? I always sometimes I get asked, is it useful to have dual nationality? it depends really kung anong plano nyo. And generally, my advice is it's probably a good idea to be both, because it's not that you would lose your Philippine citizenship. It is something that you can have. So then you become dual, which gives you of course the option. So hopefully that's of interest nga. And if you have any questions on this topic or any other topic, please let me know, and I'm happy to deal with it. Okay. So ito po, Miss Fairbank. This is a great question, because this is so this is very pertinent nga to the topic. Marie Fairbank, a question po niya: is it true when a person is 60 years old, no need for English exam when applying for British citizenship? 65 po, Miss Fairbank, 65. But tama ka. The exemptions are if you're 65 plus, or if you have mental or health impairment preventing you from taking up nga the exam, or if you're from certain countries, like say the US, for example. Unfortunately, not the Philippines. But yeah, 65 po ang edad. So yun. So Kim Santos Sunga. Hello, watching here from Scotland, UK. Matagal ko pong hinihintay kasi may question po ako para sa inyo. Thanks po. Kim, give us the type in the question. Itong question niya. Okay, Kim. Galing po to kay Kim. Hello, I have a question. My aunt, visit visa, had been approved from 25 February 2022 until 25 August 2022. So the usual 6 months, no? Pero until now, she's still in the Philippines. Okay. While waiting also for the visa of my two kids, plus 2 kids, 5 and 10 years old. Na magto 2 months na until now. Wala pa rin po. Oh, yeah, they're really slow sometimes. My concern is she only has 90 days to stay in the Philippines. My concern is she only have 90 days to stay in the Philippines, but it's a multiple entry stamp. Like mine, when my spouse visa has been approved, I only have 90 days to stay in the Philippines. It's the same as mine. Kasi baka mamaya magka-problema sa immigration. May reason why i-apply ang visit visa for my aunt is because she's the one who's going to bring the kids here in the UK. So I don't need to go home sa Pinas. Okay. Papa, unahin ko po ba siya? Thank you po. Okay. So, Kim, just to break it down. So yung auntie mo, visit visa siya, nasa Pinas siya. Nasa Pinas siya ngayon. She's still in the Philippines, waiting for the children to come into the UK. So I take it that she has a British passport, yun ba? And iniintay nga niya yung mga bata, and you're concerned that she may actually be in breach of immigration conditions nga in the Philippines, because you say here that she only has 90 days to stay in the Philippines, but it's a multiple entry stamp. And like you say here that you only had 90 days to stay in the Philippines. Now, Kim, it could be that you're worrying about, it may not be necessarily of concern. So ang una kong tanong is, yung auntie mo is presumably she's not dual, that's why she has she had to get a visa nga for the Philippines. But if she obtained a visa for the Philippines nga, so she actually applied for a visit visa in the Philippines, then I don't actually think that you are limited to the 90 days. So Kim, I just have a few questions. So can you prepare nga the reply? Unang-una nga, are you auntie mo, she's just British, no? Or is she dual? So if she's dual, then we don't have anything to worry about. Or is she British and was Filipino? No? And then my next question is, itong visa binigay nga sa kanya, that was, so nagpasok siya ng application ba for visit visa for that duration of time, for the 25th of February until the 25th of August. So if you can send that to us, no, we'll go through it, and of course I'll try and answer it. If you can't, then email me, no, after the show, and then with your telephone number, tapos pag-usapan natin maigi. So so send us the further info, Kim, so that we can our viewers also can see. Marie, Miss Fairbank. So how much is the latest fees for British citizenship? Miss Fairbank, tumaas actually. It went up today. Now, in fact, no, I had it here. I think it's 1,000. It was 1,300, and I think now it went up by about 15 pounds. I think it's 1,348 now. So it's not cheap, huh? But nevertheless, no, I think most would agree, definitely worth it. Yeah, and don't forget, apart from of course the fees, you need to be able to provide the English language, unless you are exempt. Yeah. So ano pong next question natin? Kim, she's full Filipino. Oh, she's full Filipino passport, hawak niya. So, Kim, hindi ko nga lang maintindihan. So, Filipino passport holder siya, no? Tapos, nandun siya sa Pinas. Inintay nga lang niya yung mga bata. Then, certainly in the Philippines, hindi nga problema. If you're worried na, no, kailangan ba niyang bumalik na dito kasi she can't be absent for long, it depends really kung anong visa nga niya dito sa UK. So, kung may visa pa siyang, anong visa ba niya nga dito? So, Filipino passport holder siya. So, ang visa niya dito, kung indefinite siya, even 6 months in the Philippines should not necessarily be a problem, or certainly 3 months, yung 90 days should not be an issue. So, nag-aalala ka ba na baka mapapahamak yung status niya sa UK? So, kung yun, sabihin mo din sa amin, ano bang visa nga niya dito? And then I'll be able to answer you. So, tell us, Kim, no? So, okay. So, ito pong next question from Liz. Oh, Liz Love. Love the name. Oh. Hello po, Attorney Lira and Sir Sonny. Itatanong ko lang po, sana kung mandatory ba ang TB test for UK visa? Do I need to bring, and ang pangalawang question niya, do I need to bring copies of my bank statements even if it has been uploaded in VFS Global? Thanks and have a great day. Liz, okay. Ito pong TB test. TB test depends very much on the type of visa you're applying for. So, kung visit visa ang papasok nyo, you don't need a TB test. Settlement status, absolutely kailangan yung TB test. And of course, spouse application, kailangan TB test. Even fiancé application, kailangan yung TB test. But not for visit visa. So, it's not mandatory for all. So, the starting point is, ano bang papasok nyo? Now, yung question mo, do I need to bring copies of my bank statements even if they've been uploaded in VFS Global? Nope, not if you're sure, no? Now, pagka nagpasok kayo ng application, pagka in-upload nyo yung mga documents, you should also get then subsequently a list kung anong pinasok nyo. Kung nandoon nga yung lista, nandoon yung bank statement, then you should not need to bring it. So they don't need to scan it again because it's already been uploaded. So hopefully that's helpful, Liz. Okay. Another question po. Galing kay Iya Lee. Now, good evening, Attorney Lira and Sir Sonny. Gusto ko palang sanang i-ask kung paano ang process ng changing tourist visa into a spouse visa. Hope you can give me detailed information on what I need to prepare. Thank you in advance. Iya. Okay, this is a bit more complex. So, unang-una po, generally, you can't change a tourist visa into anything, no? So, kung dumating ka dito with a visit visa, tourist visa nga, tapos ang balak nyo nga magpapakasal nga kayo dito, you will find that you will not be able to, under the immigration rules, no, simply swap the tourist visa to a spouse visa. Bawal po yun eh. Now, in some cases, you can apply outside the normal rules. So, for example, if there are exceptional circumstances, but those are, they are truly exceptional circumstances. So kung balak nga punta ka dito o nandito ka na, visit visa, you met someone you want to marry in the UK, and then pagka whilst you're in the UK, you want to swap it over, hindi po pwede. The only way to do it would be to make an application outside the normal rules. And so let's go into that a little bit. Outside the normal rules, mainly, ibig sabihin no, kailangan pakita their exceptional circumstances. So exceptional circumstances can be things like kung may sakit yung partner mo o ikaw, no? Meron kang anak, no? And you can't go back to the Philippines, for example, for whatever reason that makes it exceptional. But when they say exceptional circumstances, they really mean exceptional circumstances. So in your case, Iya, a second option would be kung nandito ka nga, visit visa ka, meron ka pang meron ka pang visa, ang balak nyo, gusto nyo magpakasal, maybe you should consider still going back and coming back in, say as a fiancé, no? Now, kung fiancé, ibig sabihin dito ka din nga ikakasal, but at least then hindi ka magiging overstayer. Because as soon as someone becomes an overstayer, then of course there's then an immigration background, and that can cause problems for future applications. So kung meron ka pang visa, then I think you should also still consider nga going back and then coming back in quite properly as a fiancé. O kung hindi ka naman kasal sa atin, and your partner can go to the Philippines to get married there, then you can also, of course, marry in the Philippines, and then you come back to the UK as a spouse. But if you have tourist visa now, it is problematic. And any application, if you're just looking to swap, and in the absence of exceptional circumstances, you will find that it is likely to be refused. So be careful, Iya. Yeah. Galing po to kay Alistair Kokoro. Good evening, Attorney Lira. Kung British Filipino ka na, nagstay ka sa Pinas for 7 years, makakabalik ka pa ba dito sa UK? Kung British ka, Alistair, walang problema. Dahil British ka no? Mapapahamak nga lang status mo kung indefinite leave to remain ka, yung settled status. That's the stage before British, no? Kung settled status ka, after 2 years, usually, mawawala automatically yung visa mo. Babawiin nila. Which means that if you want to come back to the UK, then you'd have to make an application as what's called returning resident. Pero kung British ka na, doesn't matter kung dual ka, British ka. In that case, you can come back into the UK. Hindi po problema. So, yung nga. So it's hopefully that's helpful. Okay, galing ko. Okay, si Kim. So follow-up points niya. Visit visa lang po yung tita ko. Valid for only 6 months only. Kasi sabi po sa akin, 90 days dapat nakaalis na siya. Ng Pinas, bawal na sumobra. Dito po siya dual citizen o ILR. Bali first time niya lang po. Bali papunta na lang siya dito para ihatid yung bata. Kaya po in-apply namin ng visit visa. Kung halimbawa mga June na papunta dito kasama yung bata, wala po bang problema yon? Thank you po. Sorry, magulo yung question ko. Hindi problema, Kim. So, okay. So let's just dissect the question a little bit because it's an interesting question with a number of potential complications, no? So visit visa lang po yung tita ko. So ang bisang binigay ng so tita mo nabigyan siya ng visit visa. So Pinoy siya, nasa atin siya usually nakatira. So binigyan nga siya ng visa for 6 months, no? Now yung nga lang kumuha siya ng visa, nag-apply siya ng visa dahil gusto niyang ihatid nga yung mga bata dito, yung mga anak mo. Now I get that. Now so sabi nila well, she should really, the 90 days, kailangan niyang umalis within 90 days of grant. I mean, actually, that's well, yung visa binigay sa kanya, the 6 months during that time, really, she should, of course, leave the Philippines to come into the UK during that time. Now, that visit visa nga, ang visa niya, it's not that it needs to be triggered, no? Because the visit visa is valid nga for 6 months. So yung 90 days na sinasabi nga sa kanya, I'm not really sure where they're coming from there, yung 90 days. Because visit visa is actually one of the few visas that yung 6 months ang visa binigay sa'yo. During that time, you can come into the United Kingdom. If it's multiple visa, you can come in multiple times into the UK, no? But you need to, of course, use it within that time. So pagka matatapos na yung visa niya, then of course she needs to make a new application. But sabi mo, if we can go back nga to the, I think sabi mo yung visa niya matatapos in August ata, no? So obviously she needs to enter the UK before August. But you will find also, Kim, yung tita mo, it could be that if she actually enters the UK in, say, sabihin natin in August, back shortly before her visa will expire, it could be that she's caused issues by the airline nga, no? But the 6-month visa is valid for that 6 months. So I don't see what the 90 days has anything to do with it, because it's not, unlike, say, spouse visa, which is triggered when you enter the UK, meron kang deadline to come into the UK within, say, 28 days, for example. 6-month visa is 6 months visa. So it's not, it should not really be an issue, the 6-month visa. So hopefully that's of help, Kim. But ito, kung hindi pa nga, kung di malinaw yung explanation ko, email me, my office, at my office email, and then with your telephone number, and we can maybe speak tomorrow. Okay, galing po to kay Jean Refama Elliot. Good evening, Attorney Lira, Sir Sonny, and Direct Pao. Thank you for your very informative topic tonight. Watching from Newcastle upon Tyne. Question po is, for a person who got refusal of visa application from Home Office and reappeal for current backlog in Home Office, what's the time frame for getting a hearing for appealing in court? Thank you so much for your service. God bless all. Now, Jean, it is one of the more the backlog is considerable. No, it is not at all unusual, unfortunately, to wait anything up to a year at the moment for appeal hearings. Although it's getting a little bit better. So, for example, ako, a number of my hearings have been listed, and that's not quite 6 months, but 7 months. No, it's probably the earliest 7 months after I submitted the appeal. But tama ka, there's considerable backlog, unfortunately, at the Home Office for anything. No, and it's still dealing with it. So yeah, so if you're lucky, siguro 7 months. But I would say allow for up to 12 months, regrettably. So yun. Paulo Ainsel Luna. Good evening po, Sir Sonny and Attorney Lira. Stay safe po and God bless. Yeah, to you too, Paulo. Kumusta ka? Hopefully you're well, no? Maris Mendez, watching while waiting for the bus, Attorney Lira, from work po. Oh, Maris, you're so kind, no? So hopefully you don't have long to wait for the bus. You know that when they say, you're waiting for the bus and then you're waiting so long and then 3 come in at once. I think there's probably truth to that. I don't know why that is, but hopefully not too long now, Maurice, and that you're able to get home soon, no? Edgar, don't forget to watch the shows on YouTube for more high-res viewing. Tama ka, Edgar. And this is another reason why I miss Sonny. I really do, because things like this. No, he would say. But I'm so pleased, Edgar, that you've joined us today and that you stayed on, because this is valuable information. I hope you're well, and the missus also. Regards to the whole family. They're such a lovely couple. Edgar is brilliant. May Tigbao Vargas. Good evening, Sir Sonny, Laragan, Attorney Lira, and Direct Pao. Happy Thursday sa lahat na nanonood. God bless. Yeah, God bless to you too, May. Hopefully you're well. Unfortunately, as you can see, no Sonny today. You know, he's had a family emergency. So hopefully he and his family are okay. We'll no doubt find out, you know, next week. But thank you for joining us, May. Hope you're well, you know, on this rather cold Thursday evening. Marie, Miss Fairbank. Anytime, Miss Fairbank. Thank you for your reply, sabi niya. Sis, no, anytime. Happy, of course, to assist. It's immigration is a passion nga of mine. You probably gathered. So any questions, I'm more than happy nga to deal with. No, but yeah. So no Sonny today. But hopefully that's quite an interesting topic for you all. Lorraine Cantos. Now, happy Thursday po, Attorney Lira and Kuya Sonny and everyone po. Yeah, now thank you, Lorraine. Hope you're well nga, and that you're not too cold, and hopefully you're at home watching us. But no Sonny today, regrettably. Hope he's well nga, no? Wow, Portugal. Grace Sanchez Grace, no? Good evening, everyone watching from Lisbon, Portugal. Hi, Grace. Are you well? What? Yeah, I don't know. Is it quite probably warmer, hopefully, in Lisbon? Is everything all right with you? Thank you for joining us. No, it's great when our friends from Europe are messaging us. Hopefully, you're well, huh? Ma'am Cora. Yeah. Ma'am Cora Carsola. Yeah. They told line. Yeah. Nagata. T. Madi. No. Awan ni Sir Sonny. So she's doing an Ilocano on me, Ma'am Cora. Yeah. No, wala po si Sir Sonny, Ma'am Cora. Unfortunately not. I miss him, no? We will grill him next week kung ano nga nangyari sa kanya. Yeah. So, for a moment there, I thought hindi ata to Tagalog, no? Yeah. Yeah. Galing mo talaga, Attorney LC. Salamat sa dagdag kalaman. Oh, Edgar, ikaw naman. He is such a charming man, Edgar. He is so multi-talented also. They're a lovely couple. But thank you for joining, keeping me company, Edgar. No? Peps! Hi, Peps! Yeah, Peps Villanueva. Hello from Croydon. Peps, wala po si Sir Sonny. No? You probably know where he is. So it's thank you for joining, Peps. He's a lovely man. Well, most of you know Peps, no? He's one of the most popular Filipinos, I think, in the whole of the United Kingdom. Hi, Peps. Yeah, okay. So Jean Refama Elliott, thank you so much, Attorney Lira. No, thank you. No, Jean, I'm happy to help. No, it's anything I can do. And yung kung may question ka, additionally, just email me. No, Kim, ano pong telephone number niyo or email? I'll show that later on. No, direct will flash my details nga later on. And I think it's probably best nga, no, that we discuss the points maybe in more detail, no. So yeah, so you'll see that nga later on. So it's now direct. I don't know if there are any other questions or nga any other greetings nga. If not, then we can, of course, we can go. Yeah, we'll go into a commercial break, no? But don't go away. Come back and join me, please. Okay?
Mula doon hanggang ngayon, serbisyong mapagkakatiwalaan, serbisyong maaasahan pagdating sa inyong mga padalang balikbayan boxes. Dito ka na sa Forex Cargo. Sa presyong kayang-kaya ng bulsa, sigurado ka pa sa inyong padala. Forex Cargo. Dahil kailangan makarating. Call 0208-813-7064. O ano pang inaantay niyo mga kabayan? Tayo na sa Forex Cargo.
100% all natural. Tasty. Healthy. Versatile. 4 unique flavors. Taste a real sauce. Galettos.
Astra Pimentel po, bakuna ninyo sa Senado.
51 sa Senado ihalal. Si Astra Pimentel hangad ating kapakanan. Para sa pag-asa ating katatagan. Astra Pimentel para Senador 51. Astra Pimentel. Astra Pimentel. Astra.
I endorse senatorial candidate Astravel Pimentel, believing that she has the qualities that we need in our nation's leaders.
51.
Mula sa kabisera ng Inglaterra, sa puso ng Britanya, London, UK. London, UK. Ito ang Channel Philippines Network. Pinoy Radio UK. Pinoy Radio UK. Sumasayang papawid 24 oras. 24 oras. Buong linggo. Sa www.pinoyradiouk.com. Ang mga pinakapaborito mga awitin, mga pinakaabangang programa, at mga sariwang balita at impormasyon mula at para sa mga kababayang Pilipino sa UK at sa buong mundo. Pinoy Radio UK. Pinoy Radio UK.
Hello, magandang gabi po. Happy Thursday uli. Welcome back, no? Yung nga, unfortunately, wala po si Sir Sonny ngayon. Sadly. I miss him, and I'm sure everyone nga misses him, but the show must go on, no? Now, meron pa may bati pa ata in some questions. So, Maris Mendez, I'm at home na po. Just arrived. Oh, good. So, the bus came, Maris? So, anong gagawin mo na ngayon? Magluluto ka ba? I mean, I haven't eaten. So, I don't know if anyone's cooking anything na ngayon, no? Tell me if you're cooking, ano? Oh, Mariah Ivana watching from Rome, Italy. Welcome, Mariah. Thank you very much for joining us from Rome. Hopefully you're well, no? Angelita Garcia. Hello, Lira. Kamusta ka? I'm fine, Ange. I hope you're well. Ano yung pamilya mo? And you know who I saw yesterday? Kahapon nga lang. I bumped into her. Sonia Camacho. So sabi ko nga sa kanya, no, I will say hello tonight to her. So hopefully, nanonood nga siya ngayon. Edgar. Kung 65 men, Kit to pass, watching from Belfast. Oh, salamat po. You're so kind. Wow, we're so international today. Belfast, Portugal, Rome. Wonderful. But Sonny will be so jealous. Oh, Edgar, kung 65 an exemption sa English test, ano na minimum age to take the exam? 18. 18, Edgar. So, so if under 18, they don't need to do the test. Yeah. So, so 18 po. Yeah. But saying that, some people do not need to do the English language, other than 65 at saka 18 and 18 under 18 or 65. You also don't need to do it if you've if say you've studied an English a course that was taught in English. So kung nasa sa Pinas ka, and then you undertook a course and it was taught in English, yung nga lang kailangan mong pakita. You need to prove that by way of a transcript that the course was taught in English. And if that's the case, then again you don't need to do the English language test. So yun. Sales. I'm so overwhelmed by our by our viewers tonight. No, Celso Tagudin, have a nice day from España. Hi Celso. Oh, that's great. So we have Spain, Portugal nga. Wow, and Belfast. It's great. Salamat po. Thank you for joining. As I say, Sonny will be so jealous. He missed tonight. No, we're so international nga. But so in the meantime, if you have any questions, no, feel free nga to email me, and Kim, no. Actually for Kim, pakita natin yung details ko, please, direct. So yan. So ang email ko po, especially to Kim, no. Yan, kabatbat@douglas-simon.com. Telephone number namin, 0203-375-0555, no, 0555. Yung nga lang, it's probably easier, Kim, frankly, if you just email me, no? Email mo sa akin uli yung mga questions mo. Tapos lagay mo doon yung mobile number mo, and I'll see about giving you a buzz back before the bank holiday, because obviously it's you're quite worried about it, and there appear to be some deadline that you're concerned about. So, lagay mo yung mobile number mo, and I'll see about buzzing you back tomorrow nga. Now, so it's been a pleasure to still to have to be with you nga tonight. No, it's I'm so sorry that Sonny is not with us, and I'm sure he'll let us know next week kung ano nga nangyari. But in the meantime, I have so enjoyed my time with you. Hopefully, you will join us on another Happy Thursday next week. And thank you so much for keeping me company. It's always a pleasure, and I'm humbled by the time you spend in keeping me company. So don't forget, tune in next Thursday. Happy Thursday po. Enjoy your bank holiday. Good night from me and from Pau.
Astra Pimentel po, bakuna ninyo sa Senado.
51 sa Senado ihalal. Si Astra Pimentel hangad ating kapakanan. Para sa pag-asa ating katatagan. Astra Pimentel para Senador 51. Astra Pimentel, Astra Pimentel, Astra.
I endorse senatorial candidate Astra Pimentel, believing that she has the qualities that we need in our nation's leaders.
51.
Mula sa kabisera ng Inglaterra, sa puso ng Britanya, London, UK. Ito ang Channel Philippines Network, Pinoy Radio UK. Sumasayang papawid 24 oras buong linggo sa www.pinoyradiouk.com. Ang mga pinakapaborito mga awitin, mga pinakaabangang programa, at mga sariwang balita at impormasyon mula at para sa mga kababayang Pilipino sa UK at sa buong mundo. Pinoy Radio UK.